Hi, and welcome to this episode of the S.L.B show. I'm your host, Stephen Lee Benson, and remember, sober, living better. And today is January 2nd, 2025, and a lot of us have done New Year's Eve resolutions of want to lose weight, want to travel more, and some of us may be focused on having internal peace, especially from the narcissist, especially from people who suffer from borderline personality disorder, or just difficult people in general. And so, since I'm not a clinician, I don't claim to be a clinician. I don't have any certifications on diagnosing, but just estimating, because I do have a little bit of, shall we say, experience with difficult people. Those that wish to control you, those that wish to get you to certain states of emotionality. And so I've been on YouTube a little bit, and I come across some good ideas and responses. And so first of all, let's go with, their regret is not your responsibility. Neither is their anger, their rage, their hostilities, their childhood traumas. It's not your responsibility. All there is to it. You didn't raise them, not your responsibility. They should be able to be an adult and regulate their emotions accordingly. Next, keep your peace, your purpose, and power. At the end of the day, if it's not productive or positive, don't do it. That helps you out considerably. Then next is, do not allow their brokenness to break you. Once again, do not allow their brokenness to break you. Because what happens is, they want to rage out, they want to blame you. It goes back to their issues, their childhood traumas and issues are not your responsibility. Their brokenness should not break you at all in any shape, way, or form. And that's where emotionally regulating yourself comes into play. That's easier said than done. That takes practice, and sometimes for me, it was years of practice. Pardon me. You have to actually get yourself in the mindset of don't react. The more you react, the worse you react, the more happier they are. And just remember this, chances are they may have a recording device on them, or a video device on them in some way, shape, or form, recording how you respond. And they may even do emotional blackmail, extorting you. Oh, if you break away from me, this will go on YouTube. If you break away from me, this will go on Instagram. If you do this or do that, they'll hold it over you, and they won't care. It's what they do best. And so, be cognizant of that. That's why I try to encourage everyone, try to have emotional regularity of yourself. It's easier said than done, trust me. Coming from somebody that's gone through a lot myself with, difficult people, it's taken me a while to master my emotions and how I respond and react. And that comes to the second topic. You cannot control people, how people treat you, but you can control how you respond. With that being said, you have to be accountable for how you react to people. Self-accountability is key. You cannot go, well, they made me do this. Nobody made you do this. You have to try to find a way to find that power within yourself to say, look, I'm not going to respond to them when they say, oh, you're wearing that? That looks tacky. The urge to lash out, reel that back in. Go, oh, thank you for sharing your thoughts. And the more gray rock you go, the more no emotion that you use. Now don't go Android and go, that is okay, because they'll pick up on that. Don't do that. Just gray rock, just no emotionality. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. All you got to say? Or short responses. Okay. You're not saying yes, you're not saying no, you're going, okay. You're just responding. That's the best way to respond to toxic people. And this analogy hopefully helps you out a little bit. A broken cup can never be filled to the top, especially if it's broken on the bottom. It'll never be filled up. All the validation, all the affirmations are never going to fill this person up. It's a perpetual cycle that's just going to drain you emotionally. So hopefully this helps you out. And probably a connection to that. Think of it like this. People that value you will not break you. Most people do not break what they value. And if they keep trying to break you by putting you in a negative state all the time, do they value you? Got to ask yourself that question. And if you can say, no, they don't really value me, you've gotten your answer. And understand this, you are not going to change them. You cannot change people with personality disorders. Okay? You're not certified to do that. Just the best way to do is find peace within yourself, have your emotional distancing, and stay monotone. All you can do. And for those that are actually in a relationship with toxic people with borderline personality disorder, think of this. Love without respect is empty. Care without consistency is fake. I'll say this again. Love without respect is empty. Care without consistency is fake. When they don't respect you, you don't have a relationship. It's empty. It's really an empty vessel. You don't have anything. If they are belittling you, they don't respect you. Which means they're incapable of loving you. Because they're incapable of loving themselves. All there is to it. And care without consistency. Love and relationships are always a work in progress. You can't just go through half measures. You actually have to put in the work. You have to be consistent. Consistency is a continual effort, which means if you care about somebody, you're going to make sure their car works, especially if you're married to them. You're going to make sure their car works. Are they having issues? Are you consistently trying to fix things? If you're consistently trying to fix things, change out the tire, change out the air filter, change out the oil filter. All these little things, nobody's expecting you to overhaul a transmission. Nobody's expecting you to do that. But if you're trying, that's what's key. But if you're telling people, oh yeah, don't worry about it, I'll take care of it. And it takes almost damn near trials and tribulations the person has to go through, and then 5 years on top of it to finally get something done, then I'm not an Ivy League scholar, but that doesn't really, scream out consistency. Tell me in the comment section below if I'm not on point. Please tell me. Put in your ideas. I'm very eager to hear it. So, hopefully that helps y'all out. So, love without respect is empty, and care without consistency is fake. So, I'm hoping all this helps y'all out, because I know this year is going to be a very interesting year. Peppermint coffee, love it. Sorry, my bad. Anyways, as I was saying, I want y'all to actually try and have a more peaceful year. It might be easier said than done. This is going to be, I'm not going to lie to people, this will be a challenging year for everyone. It's going to be a challenging year for me. I'm going through some stuff myself, but it is what it is. We got to do what we can and make great and positive things happen for ourselves. That's the whole point of life. Life isn't going to always be easy. It can be dangerous and it can be hard. You know, do I like the idea of walking to work? No, but you know what? I have the ability to walk to work. Some people actually have to use a cane to get around. Some people don't have that blessed opportunity to use both their feet. And that's the key. And so I hope this helps everybody. I'm not an Ivy League scholar. I'm not Dr. Phil. Don't even claim to be Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil is Dr. Phil. And so, and I'm not trying to change anyone's mind or be the ultimate YouTube influencer. I'm just throwing out my 2 cents because I've lived 48 years and have ran into all kinds of brick walls. And I'm hoping my mistakes aren't anyone else's. And if you're going through issues, hopefully I give you some insight a little bit. All I can do in this life. So thank y'all for watching. Remember, help me help you so we can help others. And the more you know, the more you can grow, the more you can do. So thank y'all for watching, and I hope you can hang into completing your New Year's resolution, and talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all very much. Like, subscribe, and comment, and share. Thank you.